Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and remember guys, this is for adults. Guys, don't forget to check me out on Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest to find all the photos that you want of these videos. What's up you guys, it's ZacJacDan back with another 4 Horsemen video. This time we're talking about every 4 Horsemen Cosmic Legions. It's a new line they're doing, very similar to their Mythic Legions, but this time we're out in outer space. So let's get going. And guys, forgive me if I do mispronounce any of these names. They are kind of strange. So these things, like I said, they're taking the sculpting styles from the Mythic Legions. So I know everybody loves that, but they're sending them in outer space, and there's a mix of monsters and tech and aliens and humanoids going on at multiple different sizes and classes already here. So there are 11 figures here in this first wave. Got an all new world, story, characters, interchangeable with Mythic Legions, so you can kind of mix and match them if you want to. And the pre-orders for these things are from September 10th, which of course is past, all the way until October 25th if you want to get these pre-ordered. Of course it is crowdfunded, so you got to pay for it in order to do that. Here's some more write-up on it about production times being varying because of COVID. It should come out quarter 3 or 4 of 2022. Any changes in your order can be done within 60 days of placing your order, and cancellations can be made at any time. And your payments will be taken out right away pretty much. Shipping charges cannot be combined for multiple new or pre-existing orders. So that's pretty cool, guys. So here is a gorgeous shadowy preview that they did of certain figures. So here is Kragg, we find out later. This guy's got 4 arms. He's locked up in chains here, wonder why. Well, here he is. He's got those arms. It's got the little spots where you hook the chain, so that's pretty cool. He's got that staff. Comes with KRAGGNAR is what he's called here, but his short name is Kragg. $65 for him. And he is these figures are a 6-inch scaled line, but this particular figure, Kragg, is 12 inches tall. Got the nice orb on his chest, kind of like some soft fur down there on his legs there. So Kragg, KRAGGNAR is his full name. He's from the race Tetraderm. Affiliation is Grave Ring. His planet of origin is Quarvum. Havoktar's lowmost ring of sails is formally registered as Block 5. This grouping, however, is more commonly referred to as the Grave Ring due its proximity to the grave. The fighting arena at its center, one of the star attractions in this brutal battleground, is a massive 4-armed behemoth called KRAGGNAR. So that's pretty cool. Got the 2 different heads, 2 different sets of hands, and his club there. So next we have SLOGG. Here's a nice little preview of what he is. This one right here, these are actually first 2 are the ones I'm most impressed with. So here's SLOGG, and SLOGG is going to be $80. Again, 6-inch scaled, but this guy is 9 inches tall. Got that nice helmet on his head there. So I definitely love the way this figure looks. Got that nice bright green color to him. There he is from the back with all those mechanizations on him as well. Look at the way his ankle articulation, well, not really articulation, but look at the way his ankles form right there. So his common name is SLOGG. His full name is High Warden SLOGG, so he's the warden, I guess, of a prison maybe. His race is the Squilek, and his affiliation is, guys, I'm assuming this is Tusk or TU5CC. I'm not sure if what it is. I'm going to call it Tusk throughout this video. And planet of origin for this guy is AXOI39. So much detail though. His initial details: the Hulkling commander of the prison, Volkatar. High Warden SLOGG is a brutal tyrant not to be defied. There is his extra set of hands, and whatever his tool is there that he uses, I guess probably to track people, maybe track prisoners. So next we have these SPHEXXIAN Block Commander. So these guys are $48. So it is a bee-like creature or fly-like creature, whatever you call it. It does have that staff. Like I said, lots of detail, beautiful colors on these figures. And there he is from the side. You can see those kind of teeth or whatever you want to call them coming out of his mouth. Really cool looking. His common name is Sphex. His race is SPHEXXIAN. Affiliation is also the Tusk or the Tu-5cc. And his planet of origin is Vesipar. I'm not sure. There's a couple more angles. You can see his tail. That's pretty awesome looking. And those wings definitely look good. So although not much is known about SPHEXXIAN culture, one thing that is certain is that order is maintained through the strict adherence to the hierarchy of the hive. That structure is reflected within the ranks of the Sphex of Valkatar. So there are all his hands and his different weapons that he does come with. So 2 different little guns and the blaster. That's pretty cool. And here's kind of a little preview of either him or this next. I'm not sure which one it was. But here is another SPHEXXIAN prison guard, $48. Long known as a secretive and secluded culture, the SPHEXXIAN hive colonies of Vesipar have been scattering away from their home as of late, with the preservation of Sphex culture and livelihood as their motivator. The SPHEXXIAN prison guards of Valkatar are a brutal force to be reckoned with. So again, this guy's got more of a green tint to him. Tail looks the same. Wings are more yellow rather than green. It comes with that same staff. You can see right there on his kind of his forearm where that gun will kind of slot in right there. So that's pretty cool. Here he is from the back, where you can see that tail even better. So again, his common name is Spex, SPHEXXIAN prison guard, and same origin. And there are his weapons, just a different color, same hands, whatnot. Alright, then we got this nice shot of THYGGAR here. Got those nice horns on top of it. I love this rendering here. So, very interesting. Oleg THYGGAR, the Gravering. This guy is $37 for this particular version. Has that staff, and if you notice, it's got the blue skin, blue shoot, blue feet, hands, whatnot, and the orange pants there. You see his horns kind of wrap around his head. There's from the sides. Again, his full name is Oleg THYGGAR, but they call him THYGGAR. His race is Abalix. His affiliation is Grave Ring. His planet of origin is ZEERI, maybe? In the prison of Valkatar, the offenses of violent outburst, open defiance, and attempted escape are all grounds for a cell transfer to the Grave Ring. Multiple instances of all 3 of these offenses have earned Oleg THYGGAR a spot in that dread cell block of cells. So he's a prisoner, it looks like. So 2 different staffs. It's got that nice chain there, where it looks like he took that piece out of that staff maybe at the top, and then his little gun. So here is THYGGAR as well, but this is the Valkatar version, $48. So he is another figure. He does have that helmet and extra armor on the top there. You can see his feet aren't quite blue. They have the mechanization on them as well. There it is from the back. So it says as if he's going into outer space, I guess, maybe. And of course you can tell, I guess he's a prisoner with the fact he's got the orange jumpsuit on there as well. So walking up dazed and distressed in an unfamiliar darkness, Oleg THYGGAR is unknowingly at the threshold of a life forever changed. After being beaten and dragged along a jagged floor by faceless armored soldiers, THYGGAR finds himself restrained and staring up at the gates of the infamous prison known as Valkatar. So all kinds of weapons with this guy. He's more of a deluxe, a couple head swaps, that nice helmet for outer space there, hands. And again, I already told you about his race, affiliation, and planet of origin. Alright, so here we are with some more of the Tusk people. So here is a Tusk engineer. Races are varied, affiliation Tusk, and plan of origin is also varied. So the Tusk engineer, I guess probably being like an army builder type thing, $25 for them. Got the staff, the gun, a couple guns looks like. And while Tusk engineers can often be found attending to the needs of Hybocton's inner workings, they are more importantly members of the menagerie of individuals attending to High Warden SLOGG. So they are his workers, I guess, mainly. There's her weapons. I guess it's she. Alright, so then you got your Tusk science officers. These things are going to be $25 each. And no full names, varied on race and planet of origin, so anybody I guess can get in this suit. Like I said, with the guns, you got a lot of them there. So this is the more bright white version of the Tusk, and they are the science officers. There's their helmet and whatnot. They come with the labs hidden deep within the walls of Volcatar are home to the number of intriguing, if not nefarious projects. Although many successful experiments have been born amongst these sterilized chambers, the most profitable and prolific is the development of and manufacturing of THYGGAR. I'm not sure what THYGGAR is. Alright, so here is your Tusk SENTRY. So he's more of a cream look maybe. $25 for him as well. Got that nice giant rifle. And more of the yellow look on his face there. Again, there's no real name or affiliation. Anybody I guess can get in those suits. The enormous gates of Volcatar inspire a sense of foreboding and dread in those who have the misfortune to gaze upon its rusted face. Perched atop its various walls and hiding within its armored shadows are the soldiers known as Tusk sentries. And there's his guns, and again with his helmet. Okay, so they do have a hands pack that you can order, and that gives you all of the different hands for the different Tusks. So the female and the male Tusk soldiers there. They do come in, they will be coming in poly-bagged blister trays, and they will be $22 for this hand pack. So here it is, the Tusk hand pack containing full hand sets for engineer, science officer, and sentry. Alright, so here is VORGA. Nice shadowy look for her. She got that mask over her face, $37 for VORGA. Initial details, blood-soaked and deadly. The lowermost ring of prison cells in Volcatar is not so affectionately known as the Grave Ring. The Grave Ring is also the cell block known for housing the roughest and most disruptive inmates in the prison. VORGA is no exception. So another one. I wonder why she's got a gun though if she's an inmate. Interesting. But that gun is amazing looking. And there it is from the back. You can see the bullets are kind of going up and around into the backpack, so that's amazing looking. And there she is with her other head sculpt, so you don't have to have the mask on. Got the shoulder pads that can go up into her upper torso there. Her full name is VORGA, race is Corbarian, affiliation Grave Ring, and planet of origin is Akunga. Alright, so then we have ZEERI. And ZEERI does have some soft goods on her, so $37 for her. Got the two guns on her sides. Got the hood can just jump up over her head there. That's pretty cool. Got the sharp ears. And here's all her stuff. ZEERI is her common name. Full name is Zerian Spire. Race is Zuven or Zuvenoid. Affiliation Grave Ring or the Mortal Thorn, and planet of origin is Therius. Once a famous bioengineer on her homeworld of Therius, ZEERI rejected the unwanted celebrity status that was thrust upon her, known for her breakthrough discovery of the regenerative formula eventually known as THYGGAR. So again with that name, she disappeared from sight when her discovery was forcefully taken away and used for motives that were less than benevolent. So again with her blasters here and whatever that little red thing is. And VORGA and ZEERI have a hand pack as well, 18 bucks for that, again with the polybag blister tray. So there are the blue hands, lots of them there. And the brown hands. And you also have a $20 cosmic weapon pack here. Get you a rifle, a sniper, alien rifle, electro staff, 2 blasters, and 2 pistols. So guys, here are the different affiliations. You got Tusk, Grave Ring, the Mortal Thorn, and then there's even more that will be coming. I think there was about 12 that were still to be unlocked later on. Cosmic Legions figures are broken down into separate affiliations, and those groups help shape the story of Cosmerium. So that's kind of cool. So there's your 11 figures for this particular Wave 1. And if you want to be an all-in and order all 11 figures and all the weapons packs, it's $500 for that. So there you go. So PowerCon 2021 did get to show off some of these figures. And here was their display. They did have 9 of them showing off here, so they were missing the 2 bug-looking creatures, the flies, whatever you want to call them. So here's SLOGG. Again, he's one of my favorites. Then you got your Tusk Engineer on the left and your Kragg with all 4 of his arms and different head sculpts. Use your Tusk Sentry on the left, so he's like I said, the darker gray one, and then you get your Tusk Science Officer on the right, the bright white. Okay, so there we go. The plug-in on their arms is used for communication. So that's what you were seeing on some of those figures as accessories. Is you can see he's trying to actually like communicate with one of his officers, I guess maybe. So that's what that is, plugging out of his arm. So that's pretty cool. Then you have your THYGGAR, Hyvarkatan, which has got his spacesuit on, and then you got your regular one. So like I said, those are 2 separate figures. And then you have your VORGA and ZEERI. So really impressive. These look really nice. So guys, if you haven't already got out there, click on the link in the description if you want to go and pre-order these from the 4 Horsemen for their Cosmic Legions and support their new brand here. Let me know what you guys think. Are you excited for this? Is this something you expect to be a part of? Leave any kind of comments in the comments below, and I'll talk to you guys later. Hey guys, don't forget to check me out on Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest. You can find all the photos that you want of these videos.